My name is Thomas Hagmaier from the same named company Hagmaier Etiketten in the south of Germany, family-sized, and we are now at the second generation. I'm since 81 in the label business and FINAT board member since several years. I think that in some years the label will transmit information from the customer and from the product, and this will be more important in a couple of years with RFID technology. In the moment it's still a little sleeping, but it's going on, and this will bring new ideas and new systems on the market. That means that maybe self-adhesive label can be made with RFID, and also it's possible that the RFID is inside of some products where we won't use self-adhesive or any label in the future. For example, in textile, or in the one which we use today. If you buy a CD, it's still not the typical RFID label, but there you can see it. It's the big-sized RFID. You have the price and a lot of information, or even you use it against robbing.
Anti-theft.
Anti-theft, yes. I think the self-adhesive label will always exist, even in 20 or 30 years. But like in the printing technology, we will get new systems, like they already told. So there will be linerless also than self-adhesive or wraparound. But I don't believe that there's no market anymore, because the label producers are very creative with their products, and we will always find a new use for our products. Well, we saw in the past times how difficult it is to edit. It started many years ago, and everybody was open for it, and all the machine producers made machines and applications to bring it in. And where are they now in the market? There are not so many RFID labels. Everybody expected more. So I think it happens like the barcode. If you remember, when I started in label business, there was still the OCR writing, and a little before the punch hole systems. Yeah? So in this time the barcoding was possible, but it worked not 100%. The big problem of the RFID systems in the labels are that they are still not 100%. And you know now a barcode is 100% readable. One possibility is to go to niche markets. It depends on the size of the factory is behind you. But for example, for our medium-sized factory production, it's very important to have the right visions for the niche markets, which can be self-adhesive, which can be only special products, or RFID, or digital printing, or also taking the risk to start with new things. For example, inkjet is in the moment very interesting, and I think that in a couple of years inkjet will have a much bigger role. Not in the big quantities, but in the smaller quantities. If you use the tools like networking and using really the FINAT activities, you can get a lot of information. And this may help a lot to get people more together and make the communication, because I think this is what all these markets need, to communicate and to talk each with the other.